Many qualities for me to dislike.
I'm vengeance.
Wakanda forever!
Yo, what is going on, peeps? Welcome back to the Suit Up Geek Fix podcast. We're so used to doing these podcasts, but you know what? We're doing the drafts again. I haven't been here for like 2 months, people, so don't mind me. I'm just Grandpa Baggins up in this bitch right now, but you know, we're here. We're night 2 on the animated movies drafts. You know what? People making fun of us because, we get the leftovers, but you know what? They're going to eat their dust tonight because we got more than just leftovers. Motherfucker, we got the main course meal up in this bitch. But you know what? Let's start it off. Let's go with our number 1 pick of the night. Daniel, what's going on, man?
Hello, coming to you live from Denton, Texas. This is Daniel Barrios of the Daniel Barrios Podcast. I'm a movie person just like all these folks here, except I try to bring you into my digital living room a bit. But my first pick, I was thinking about head or heart, and man, screw it. I'm going heart. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Didn't think that was going to go far.
Shocker. I don't know how to spell Spider-Man, but you know what? That's besides the point, people.
Oh.
What about you, Rachel? What is going on?
Yeah, I'm Rachel from Rachel's Reviews and excited to be here. I love talking animation. And I have to go with the first animated film to be nominated for Best Picture. Gotta go with Beauty and the Beast.
Damn.
I had a feeling,
Nice pick, Rachel. Right
I
on.
had a feeling.
Leo is hyped right now. His number 1 made it to him.
Yeah. Leo, why don't you hit us with your number 1 since you're getting a little angsty over there?
Give it away, why don't you, Larry? Jeez. But this movie is near and dear to my heart. It very well might be the first movie that I've ever seen, but The Lion King, y'all. Hakuna Matata.
Hakuna Matata.
What
That's
a
my first movie
wonderful
too, dude.
phrase.
What, Ricky? Sorry, I couldn't hear you. You're like, what, 4th, 5th? I don't
He
know.
didn't say nothing.
But you know, oh, shit. But you know what? I just hear Ricky when I sleep. But that's
He's been muted this whole time.
That's fucking weird, but okay.
Dude,
All right.
honestly, Ricky, I hear you in my sleep. I just want
You're in his dreams, Ricky. That's
You're
what
that
it is.
cute, Ricky. Come on, take it as a compliment.
Yeah, it's the beard. That's all I'm going to say. But what about you, Formal? What's going on, man? And what's your first pick?
All right. I think I'll just go with Pixar and go Inside Out.
Okay. Oh, shit. I can't spell Inside Out either. But you know what? That's besides the point, people. Okay. And you know what? I'm definitely going to double check before I say Ricky that he's Ricky. Are you unmuted now so I can talk
I'm
to you?
unmuted now for you, beautiful.
Okay,
Just for you.
okay.
I just want to
Thank you.
whisper sweet nothings into your ears right now. So
Honestly, that's kind of hot. But you know what's kind of hotter than that? Your first
it's picking. Obviously, you know, I went through my entire list of about 3 or 4 movies that I had ready prepared for the show after watching last night's 9,000 movies of mine taken. But I'm going to go with a recent one. I'm going to go with the 2019 The Lion King.
Wait, what? That counts? Hold on.
Hang on.
Sonic doesn't count, so that can't count.
I love the chaos.
I
Go
actually have
IMDb,
no
baby.
objection to that.
Go
That
to
movie's
IMDb,
pretty
baby.
animated.
I don't count, but that
object to
counts.
that.
Hold on, we
Go
got
to IMDb, baby.
Fact
Hold up,
check.
I'm looking on IMDb.
It
I
does
have
say
no problem with that.
animation.
Dude, it
does
says
say
animation on IMDb.
Let him have it.
It's CGI animation,
I'm fine
friends.
with letting him have that.
I
Like,
go
I
by
was not
letting
going
him have
to pick that like by any means. So let him
So
have
wait,
it.
I feel
That's
like
baller as hell, Ricky. I
He's going to
respect
get
you.
votes just because people don't realize which Lion King.
I love
No, we got a 2019.
You got
now.
to specify.
You can put
Yeah, we gotta put the
2019 in
year
there,
on
baby.
that if he gets through with
Yeah,
it.
no.
All
I
yours,
am, I
Ricky.
am.
More than happy with that.
Cool.
Thebes is definitely gonna be like DMing me, like, "What the fuck, Ryan?" Like,
It got nominated for Golden Globe Best Animated Feature, so let him have it.
okay. I mean, Larry, you're already on hot takes tonight, so why don't you just share your hot take of a first pick?
Okay, so I'm Larry from Chili Boy Productions here on YouTube. If you want to hear about my love of animation, I did a top 50 animated films of all time series, so check that out. Hint, my number 1 is on my shirt, and I knew with Rachel ahead of me, it was for sure gone tonight. After her faves left last night, I knew it was a done deal. But I'm going to go ahead. My top 4 are gone, predictably. So I'm going to pick my next choice, and that is Finding Nemo.
Are you sure you didn't say Finding Dory?
I am very sure I didn't say
Oh,
Finding
man.
Dory.
Sorry, just kind of like Dory on my side. Sorry, just.
But
like
I
Dory.
also agree, Zach, Beauty and the Beast is the best, period, ever. So there you go.
Hold up! Before I say anything, let me just see if this is animation. Oh my god!
Finding Nemo?
No! I was gonna do something really.
Pixar does
wicked.
really well with water. He didn't
Okay, I
believe
was
it was an
gonna say-
animated movie.
I was gonna say
Right.
the live action Beauty and the Beast, but it's not
No.
technically
No.
animated. But
The
you
only
know
other
what?
one that even comes close is probably Jungle Book, but
Yeah, Lion King's a stretch, but
You know what? I'm gonna go with I guess you can call this a safe pick tonight. I'm gonna go with a Toy Story 2 baby. I'm
There
gonna
you
take the
go.
last Toy Story. I'm gonna take the last Toy Story. You know, you guys better be excited and shit. What about you,
Nice,
John?
nice.
What is going on, my man?
Hey, what's going on, everybody? So, from a long hiatus over at Cinespection, we're back. And as anybody who listens to us knows, we love awesomely bad things. But this next movie, everything is awesome. And I'm going with the Lego movie.
And
wait, second pick.
What?
Not
That
pick.
was picked last night.
Ba, 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 da,
Where?
ba.
I wasn't the
Second
first
pick.
one, baby.
Matt for his second pick, man.
Yeah,
Where?
Want to pick the Lego movie too?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. I'll take the second one.
Not Lego Batman? Uh-oh, okay.
Bro, Leo.
Leo, what are you doing?
Leo.
I thought about Lego Batman already, Leo. I just said, meh.
All right, so let's arguably go to the worst list of the night, Amanda.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
good Lord.
Candace Cinema, what's
I'm
up?
next, really? Damn.
Yeah, pick Shark Tales.
I'm gonna go to Italy with this pick. Shocking. And I'm gonna pick Luca. I'm gonna pick
Course.
Luca as my first pick. So
Mm.
yeah.
Not predictable at all.
No,
I
I
like
just felt like
Luca.
picking. Thank you.
It's a good
I
movie.
knew I was worried if Ricky was gonna take it, so I just wanted to grab it now. And yeah.
Oh my god, bro.
I definitely would have.
See, I know he would screw me over.
It's a weird first pick, but you know what, Loretto? Since you're at the last, I think it's only nice to give you 2 picks back to back. What do you say about that, my man?
All right, good evening, everybody. I am one of the 4 suit up geeks. Thank you, everybody that's on the channel right now. This is such a fun time to do these drafts with you guys. I'm gonna go a route that I didn't think I was gonna go.
Yikes.
I was kind of hoping Toy Story 2 would fall, but good job, you guys sniped it. Shouts out to one of the greatest animation studios of all time. One of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Last pick of the first round, I'm gonna go Studio Ghibli's Spirited Away. Hayao Miyazaki, one of the greatest filmmakers of our time, and really solidifies animation as a for real, amazing storytelling medium for film. Next up, I'm really torn here. I can go one of 2 ways, but I'm gonna gamble that the ones I want are gonna come back to me. So the first pick of the second round, I agree that the second one is better than the first, but I'll still take the original. How to Train Your Dragon.
There you go.
We good? We're still good.
I don't think that the second is better than the first.
Rachel, grown
Not me.
men wept at the second How to Train Your Dragon.
Amen.
It's too convoluted. All the alphas and
It's
I like
fine.
First
it's his
is best.
dad.
It's fine. It's a cute
Bob, and they're
dragon.
in love.
Man, just
oh, you should have picked your other favorite ones, damn it.
whoa, I just want to tell you that you're so predictable, bro.
Aw.
But you know what? I feel
too
bad
kind, my
for Lo. I feel bad that we've been picking on you for a little bit. So let's just go pick on Amanda for her second pick. Why don't you
Naturally.
tell us what it is? Naturally, yes.
I'm gonna go with a sequel, and I'm gonna pick this because I know that's not gonna come back to me afterwards. So I'm gonna go with The Incredibles 2
Damn you.
because I love Jack, and he's the bestest. So yeah, it's the greatest family movie of all time. Period.
The Incredibles 2
What?
or The Incredibles?
Incredible.
Both of them, but I love Incredibles 2. I have to pick Incredibles 2. I can't pick the Incredibles, right?
You don't have
Yeah,
to pick.
rough.
You don't have to pick Incredibles 2.
Well,
Yeah,
I
that
want
was your
to.
choice. But you know what I gotta say to that, John? Why don't you go steal another pick of ours?
All right, I'm going to go with Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Ah, damn. Framed Roger motherfucking Rabbit.
Good pick, John.
Are we sure that was a good pick? Just
Come
now?
on, it's on the top 100 animation list.
Bro,
trying to justify himself already.
It's on the list. It's on the list. So it matters.
That's a good
It's on the
movie,
list.
man. Shoot, it's tight.
Somebody on the internet said it counts, so therefore.
I mean, this is IMDb, so we're okay with that, I think.
It was literally
that-
on
that
their
was
top
cool.
100 animated films of all time list. So
For a movie that I feel like a lot of people I see talk about very highly of and love, I'm surprised it's not on here, but that's got to be Kung Fu Panda. I
Cool.
love Kung Fu Panda.
That first
bro.
one's real good.
Yeah. I honestly thought someone would have taken it last night, but guess not. No fucking no film nerds on that night. But
Great
you know
voice
what?
cast too. Dustin Hoffman, Jack Black.
Jack Black was awesome.
Dude,
Jackie
Jackie Chan.
Chan.
Jackie Chan. Yeah.
You can never go with Black nowadays. But what about you, Chili Boy himself?
Well, since my second round pick was stolen by Lowe, I'm gonna have to go with my favorite from Leica Studios, and that is Kubo and the Two Strings.
I can't stand it.
Dang.
How does it feel to be a thief, Larry? Does it feel good in your soul?
I mean, it feels
Bitch.
okay after I just got stolen from, so I feel okay about it.
Two wrongs don't make a right, Larry.
Ricky, you say that, but
Larry
it's
can do
your
whatever he
turn,
wants.
and
I'm just honored to be here next to him. Like we're literally. Hold on, let me figure out how to
Bro,
point.
honestly, after that first pick, I don't even know if I should give you the second pick.
All right,
I'm ready.
So,
Oh my God.
Do it.
I was very concerned that this movie wasn't going to make it back to me. I was very, very concerned,
Just
but
like the
it's a
first one?
great movie. First one, I got to steal the draft on that one, guys. So the pick I'm going to go with right now, Cars 2.
Oh, Ricky, Cars 2 out of the whole Cars.
Yes.
That's fine, man.
Do
I'm
it.
about to message you, sir.
Cars
Oh
2. You sure you don't
Ricky,
want to
all
back that
love,
up?
bro.
Ricky?
I didn't even laugh.
Undying love and respect, sir.
Honestly,
Oh,
if
man.
you want it to be even ballsier, you should have said Cars
crying.
3 at that
I'm
point. Or
crying.
fucking Brains.
Reel that back and
All
go
of
with
us are like,
Cars
thank
1.
God.
Can we get a replay on that?
Yeah, rewind that.
I want to make sure that he definitely
I want to go
said
back
two.
and I want to.
Nah.
This one, I was surprised it wasn't going to make it back to me, but I really
Oh.
wanted to.
Well, I
Cars
didn't
2
know
is
you-
definitely the
Wait,
pick.
Ricky,
Wait,
Ricky,
definitely the
Ricky,
pick.
I gotta ask you. Out of the
Ricky
whole
said
Cars
Cars 2
series, Cars
with his
2 is
whole
your favorite
chest.
one?
Yes, absolutely.
Listen,
Okay, you know what? I'm
Ricky's
not
doing
judging.
what I planned on doing tonight. If night number one went as
Tanking?
horribly as I anticipated it to go, I was about to do what Ricky's doing right now.
D-list, baby.
But night number one, they left some
Bad.
stuff on the table, so I decided to actually
shit, you got
pick
some
stuff.
good stuff left.
Ricky's gonna take planes next.
There
And
you go. Oh my god, don't give him ideas.
Please don't. Wink, wink. Please don't.
Airplane is great, but that's not
If you do, you're definitely not doing this again. That's
Zach,
all
I'm gonna need you to
saying.
calm down with the Denver Broncos talk in the
Oh,
chat.
wait,
please.
what? Oh no. We
I
can't
don't
be
know if
talking about the
anybody's been
Broncos.
watching, but Gabe is like killing us all in the chat right now.
Let's not
Gabriel.
talk about the Broncos, man.
oh, Gabriel.
I definitely can't talk about the Broncos.
You know what you can talk about, though, Formal? Your next pick.
Nice transition.
I know, right?
But all right, so I know Amanda said Incredibles 2 is the most family film.
I'm just.
But
said it
here,
to say it.
let's be honest here. Which family goes like this? Oh, Hannah. We're going
Nice.
Lilo and Stitch.
Nice,
Loretto's gonna come after you.
I'm so pissed.
He thought it was coming back to him, and it just didn't.
Lo, you should.
J-Lo, you should have.
Loretto, you know
Should've picked it
better.
second.
Loretta, it was
Spicy.
never coming back to you because I was.
I'm
my
booty
pick.
tickled.
Booty tickled. Okay.
Damn.
Is
Leo,
that the
why
hot
don't-
new
why don't you
EP
tell us
of
how
the
you feel
summer,
about
Booty
that?
What was that, Ryan? What was that?
I don't know. Why don't you tell us how you feel about that with your second pick?
About
I'm
booty
so
tickles?
hurt right now.
Yeah, about booty tickles.
Lo, do you want a couple minutes to pout, my guy? We should just full screen over it.
I'll just take a couple shots.
Lo's gonna cry. It's okay.
I don't think I introduced myself the first round. So what's going on, y'all? I'm Leo. Oh, somebody got kicked.
And
John.
it wasn't me. That's a surprise.
That's the
It
unfortunate
is,
part, I think.
honestly.
Uh-oh.
He's back though. He's back though.
Yeah,
Loretto,
John.
Go first, back in the house, baby.
Woot woot, John.
But Leo, what is your next pick, my man?
Well, I just wanted to introduce myself. Hey guys, I'm Leo, founder of Geekly Goods. Come on
We
over to
know.
youtube.com/geekly goods. Check out some content on movies, cake shit, reviews. come on through. But my second pick, I'm actually kind of surprised it didn't get picked, but I know y'all are probably gonna think, wow, he's a Disney Renaissance horror. I'm going with Hercules for my second pick.
Fuck, I actually forgot about Hercules.
Zero to hero, my friend.
Hell yeah.
Zero to hero. Oh my god. And what about you, Rachel? What is your second pick in the night?
I think I'm gonna have to go with my favorite from DreamWorks. We're gonna go with The Prince of Egypt.
Damn
it! Rachel, yes.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I knew.
Yes, Rachel.
Now, I don't want to put any stress on the new guy, Daniel, because, dude, I just want to tell you, this is the second most important pick of your life right here. Honestly, it really isn't, but you should choose wisely. That's pretty much the message I'm trying to get clear. But what is your second pick, my man?
All right.
Mind games.
No, it's not a mind game. I know exactly where I'm going here. I'm going for an underrated Disney classic,
also
a Goofy movie.
No!
You hear that groan? You hear that groan? That's that. I'm not seeing eye to eye with you right now, man.
Oh, there you go. There you go, Lo.
Daniel, you get a second pick as well.
Lo, it's okay. Lo, it's okay.
Stand out.
I'm gonna choose my
Campbell.
third pick. My third pick is near and dear to my heart. The SpongeBob SquarePants movie.
Nice. Goofy Goober.
I feel it. It's okay.
Rock.
Rachel.
I'm a Goofy Goober. Rock.
The video game for PS2 was amazing. I have to
Lit.
admit.
That PS2 game was lit. It was better than Quackers, Donald Duck Crackers, but
Take it back.
You guys are bugging. But you know what? Rachel, what is your third pick?
My turn again?
Yep.
Oh, okay. So I will pick a movie that didn't make my top 50, but I really do enjoy it, and I think it'll get lots of votes. I'm going to go with The Simpsons movie.
That's
That was taken.
I
I know. Good old Jacob just ruining
pick.
things left and right.
It was close
Okay,
enough.
let me go back then. I will pick
Pew pew.
as my next pick. I will go with Cinderella,
All
Oh,
right.
yay.
original. of
Was that Cinderella?
OG.
Yeah.
Yeah. She said Cinderella. But you know who's looking very Cinderella-ish tonight?
Me?
Right, guys? I mean, I was going to say you, but not after that comment. But you know what? I will say you, Leo. You looking fucking gorgeous tonight. So
I appreciate you, sir. You're looking pretty sexy yourself down there. Okay, so number 3, there is a lot left, y'all. Oh my goodness. But I could not make this list without picking something from Studio G.
Nice.
This is one of those head or heart, just like Daniel was mentioning earlier. And I'm going to go with my heart. I'm going with Princess Mononoke.
That's good.
Nice.
That's quality.
That's actually the best one. I just thought Spirited Away was more popular. Good pick, Leo.
Got you, baby.
Shoink. But you know what I got to say to that? Formal, why don't you shoink us with your next pick?
So one, I was a little bit afraid that Rachel would have taken this, but I'm very glad she didn't because she already took my Prince of Egypt one. But I'm going to go with The Secret of Nim.
That's a good one.
That's a good
high up
But
on
what?
my list.
Secret of Nim.
The Secret of Nim with the mice. Come on, guys.
Wait.
That was
That's
Don
Leo,
Bluth,
what?
And
right?
I'm old, aren't I?
I've never seen that.
Don't worry, Formal. I already had
The
this
same
conversation
studio as
a
Land
little
Before
bit
Time.
ago. Yeah.
Land Before Time is bumping, but I don't know about no Secret of Nim.
Are we gonna fix the order here? I'm a little thrown off.
Nah, you
I
going
don't think it's
last,
been
bro.
taken. I don't see it on the list.
Yeah, I'm double checking the list just in case. I don't
What,
see it
Secret of
on
Nim?
there.
No,
It's
it
not.
wasn't.
Yeah, it's
No,
not.
no,
no
I wouldn't
one's
taken
taking
that.
it.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Another one I ain't seen. Hell,
But you know what?
Leo.
Christian
Leo,
just
watch
kind of fuck with us guys. Why
Leo,
do
you
we
need
look
to
at the
watch it.
comments? We gotta stop looking at the comments.
Whether I
You just-
win or not.
Oh my god, bro! I don't
You
even
won't.
wanna-
It's okay.
Ricky, honestly, bro, I barely,
Thanks,
I
man.
barely want to.
You're
what
welcome.
the next one is, but
Wow, that's very that's kind of hurtful.
honestly, bro, honestly,
I'm going with the 2009 smash hit.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Great film.
Oh,
Alvin
God.
and the Chipmunks, the Squeaker.
I gotta go. I gotta go.
All right. Yeah, kick
Not even the
I just gotta double check this.
Hey, I was gonna say I'll give him all those crappy movies he wants, but I don't even think that one's animated in my opinion.
Oh, man.
Let's check IMDb on that.
Oh,
That's
man.
not
Just take the emoji movie. Just
Oh my
What's the
god.
squeak?
Uh-oh, he putting it up on the screen, y'all. Hey, Ricky, I see you.
No, I just see the title. I don't see where it says animation.
It says it.
It does?
It's the first thing that it says.
Wow.
Hold on, wait.
Hey,
You
he
mean
took
to
that
tell
animation
me
to a T.
the second one is better than the first to you?
Leo, don't act like we're about to get into a philosophical film culture debate about Alvin and the fucking Chipmunks on the show. Hey, the last thing we need is 1 versus 2 versus 3. Because I'll go Chipwrecked all day.
That Chipwrecked, I was just about to say.
Chipwrecked kind of slaps.
That third one was slapping both the tracks. I'm like, yo, these
Yo, we're
chipmunks
talking about
are
chipmunks. I don't know where we're going right now.
Theodore's the
Chipmunks
best
are
chipmunk, though. We have to say that Theo's the best chipmunk.
Are
Just
you?
saying.
Oh god.
the
think
cute
so.
little green shirt one?
Yeah.
He's the
He's
best.
the best. I'm sorry.
He's all
Wait, so are we
adorable and
giving
shit.
him that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess it, bro.
It's his team.
Yeah,
you know,
it said animation.
It's what he
Wow.
wants.
That's his
Wow.
team, unfortunately. But you
It's
know
his
what,
choice.
Larry, why don't you go, please?
Okay.
Save us all.
So I am going to dip into the animated powerhouse that is Studio Ghibli next. And for my pick, I'm going to go with the film that spawned it all, that continues to be the mascot of their entire brand. And I'm going to pick My Neighbor Totoro.
Good job, Larry.
Nice pick.
Good pick.
I love that.
Almost
movie.
took that one. Almost took that one.
Have you seen it?
Wait,
Have you seen My Neighbor Totoro?
Ricky, stop laughing.
Yeah, I'm laughing at you. You ain't seen no Totoro.
That was right before Alvin
Oh, I
the
can't
Chipmunks, man. Just
picture
really
Ricky
close.
watching a fucking anime, bro. I can't picture Ricky watching
I
anime.
cannot.
He just sits there, he's just like, what the fuck? Oh, you know what, bro? I'm gonna go with Fantastic Mr. Fox. You know,
Fuck.
you know how it be.
Nice.
You
Little
know.
Wes
okay.
Anderson in there.
It's okay, Lo. It's okay.
So I can't-
Gambled and
Hey,
not
you
paid
got-
off.
you got-
I had to
I
go
know.
back up and back up.
You're sweating. I can
fucking
see.
gone. Like
You're fine.
Po thing.
I'm sorry for taking your picks low.
it's all right.
Oh,
I'm not sorry.
Don't kill me, please.
bro, you-
I know Ricky said that, and he probably has none of my movies, but it's okay. Let me mourn. Let me just mope right now.
You know what we can mope about? John's next pick.
Yeah, I know that Gabe is going to hate me for whatever I pick
Gabe
next.
calls him, so it
God.
doesn't matter.
Oh, I know. He's already saying I'm cheating and everything else, which whatever. I'm gonna go with like classic because it was like a childhood pick of mine, but Winnie the Pooh, like the original Winnie the Pooh movie.
Bro, that's mad
Nice,
good.
nice.
That's
We love Pooh Bear.
Winnie. Oh, bother.
Adventures of Winnie.
Bro, his
Don't
parents named
believe-
him Winnie because
Oh,
all he does is win, 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 no matter what. Look, got money on his mind, got honey on his nuts.
What?
Wow, Ryan, what you up to down there, mister?
Oh.
Getting
I forgot
sticky
something
down
to write
there?
to,
this
bro.
is a sample off the new
That's
EP
right.
Booty.
That's it.
Getting sticky down there, y'all.
This is my Shrek 4 rap cover for the movie. It's a crossover. But you know what we could be crossing over with next, right?
Mm,
That's unfortunately Amanda's list.
thank you. I'm gonna go with the Sandman, who makes up great songs, and he also made 8 Crazy Nights. So I'm gonna take that one.
I didn't think anyone would take that.
I lost him the
Bro,
last time.
Bro,
so.
you definitely fucking guessed wrong. I can tell you that. I'm so sorry,
Thanks.
That's
But-
amazing.
Thank you.
That movie's great.
I know.
man. Dan, you say it's amazing now until she chooses Shark Tales as her last one.
Yep. No,
That's only
Aristocats,
Martin
actually.
Scorsese approved one of this list, so okay.
All right, Loretto, I want you to like bring it home to us like one.
Well, don't make no more gambles.
Wait a minute. Christian is in here talking about perfect movies and nobody has picked yet after his list came out from yesterday.
Fired.
Go, Larry. Go,
Drop
Larry.
that ball.
Really?
Drop that ball.
Inspired.
Hey, I'm so sorry, Manda. I spaced off for 5 seconds. What was your pick?
8 Crazy Nights.
I already. Put
Oh
it-
yeah, okay.
Lo, I
Okay,
got it all up to
shit.
date already.
Next.
Don't you worry, big boy. Don't you worry. But you know what, Loretto, you also have another task, and that's giving me 2 more fucking movies, please.
Low,
Oh
don't
my
gamble.
god.
Damn.
MVP. Go
I
ahead,
don't
Lo.
think he's feeling that way.
Ted Lasso, baby.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm tilting right now. Anybody that plays fantasy football or poker, anyone that plays poker, when you tilt, you're panicking. So,
Yep.
I'm glad. Okay, when I gambled, one of them came back. So first off, I will take another Leica feature that is near and dear to my heart. I love the horror aesthetic. Shouts out to zombie lovers everywhere. I'm taking Paranorman, baby. But this next one, I'm at a loss for words, if I'm being honest.
You really are.
Selections if you want me to DM you, man. I got some selections.
No, now.
No, I got this. You know what? It's all right. It may not be the most popular pick, and it may not win me of the championship, but let's be real here. We're picking from leftovers. So I'll take the other Wes Anderson feature that I also really loved. Bryan Cranston, Jeff Goldblum. I'll take Isle of Dogs.
I called it.
I knew you were gonna take that, dude. I was like, yep, that's gonna be on
Stop
his
motion
list.
supremacy right here,
Yes,
man. Let's see what happens.
sir.
All right, Garagi, you can go on this one, please.
Butchered it. I'm gonna go with my main girl because she's on my shirt.
Knew it. Knew it.
And I'm gonna go with the Aristocats. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Good pick.
Thank
I
you.
thought about it, Amanda. I thought about it.
I
know
did
you
too,
did.
but I saw you posted a
know.
meme in our chat earlier, and I was
Yeah.
like, that would be really mean to just
John, see, yeah, it's.
I was thinking about it too, John. I was like, number 3.
I,
This
I
is
thought about it, and then I remembered Aristocats is not very good.
everybody wants to be
Larry.
every,
That cat was
everybody.
Oh, see that bullshit.
Nah, I used to watch that movie twice a day as a kid.
Damn. See, I was me with Lion King. I hear you.
See, there you go.
John, why don't you steal someone's pick now, please?
I don't know if I'm going to steal a pick,
You definitely
but I am going to
should.
say that this is kind of funny coming after Amanda's. And it was probably the first movie that made me cry as a kid, but All Dogs Go to Heaven.
Dude, yes, so good.
That was.
Deep cut.
Bro,
What was the
it
sequel?
made me cry as hard as Marley.
Why
and
is
me.
Leo
Just
talking about
watched
deep
that this
cut when
last
he
week.
didn't know what Secret of Nim is?
What is that,
That's
guys?
true.
Nobody has still explained it.
It's a movie about like rats or mice.
See, that's why I haven't watched it. I don't like no Ratatouille. I'm good, man. Great Adventurers or whatever, them little 2 mice. I'm good.
The Rescuers?
Oh, the Rescuers.
Oh, that's
I
a
heard
Great Adventures.
that. It was so cute.
What is
My
that, a
man
toucan?
Formal out here with
Like,
the Blu-ray,
see,
and y'all not paying
that.
attention.
I remember.
My man pulled out the Blu-ray, said, I got that at the $2.99 bin, didn't you?
Hey, Leo. In all fairness, though, my sister, she was born in like 77. She loves Secret of Nim, so I think it just speaks to the 80s
Is that
kids.
when it
maybe.
came out?
I was
yeah.
No, Secret of Nim came out in the 80s, but like
Yeah.
my
Okay,
sister
okay.
loved that shit, like Dark Crystal and shit.
Oh, see, Dark Crystal, I know that shit.
No, I know, but you know, that's the same time period, like mid 80s.
Yeah, I feel like if you were an 80s kid, you watched like All Dogs Go to
Crystal
Heaven, Who
low-key
Framed
fun.
Roger Rabbit, like The Secret of Nim. Those were
TMNT.
even before time.
Don Bluth. It's Don Bluth.
Don Bluth, man.
All right. How are you guys feeling right now? We're about halfway through. Just wanna get some.
We're a little
opinions.
more
Okay.
than halfway.
I'm killing it, baby. I'm killing it.
Oh, you're killing something.
That's awesome,
You're
Rachel.
definitely killing something, bro.
You're doing great, Ricky.
Ricky has the best list of the night.
Killing it,
Love
Ricky.
it.
Guys, I need your opinion on something. Do I go something a little bit more recent, a little bit older? How are you guys feeling on this? Because you know what, I want to work with you.
Bro,
guys.
you better pick from the heart.
I know. Why you
know
asking
what,
us
bro,
for?
but
Yeah, don't
'cause
be
you guys are
asking.
always- Bro, because Leo told me to pick in my heart, and you're all in my heart.
True to your heart. You must be true to your heart.
Oh,
And
God,
that
have
time
mercy,
and
bro. Thank God they-
Sing it, Daniel.
Thank God they
Go
canceled
ahead,
the X
Dan.
Factor.
Two.
But you know what I'm gonna choose, baby? I'm feeling good about this. I hope people still like this movie, honestly.
Oh.
Space
Oh, no.
Jams.
That
The
first
original?
one was fire,
Count?
brother. That
I have
first one.
such a bad taste in my mouth
From
from
the second one?
most recent
No,
Space Jam.
Bro, the
First one holds up.
We don't even
Counts.
acknowledge the second
The first one
though.
holds up. It does.
This
First one
night-
does hold up, yeah.
It's got that
Wow.
I couldn't
nostalgia
even finish
factor, and
the
it
LeBron
works.
one.
You couldn't
Wow.
finish the first one?
No, the
Space Jam
LeBron one.
sucks.
Oh,
Oh, bro,
Yeah.
it's so bad. I'm sorry.
I mean, let's be real here. Did y'all expect it to be outstanding?
What, the new one? It
Yeah,
was the.
Ricky
You can
did.
go watch our podcast last week. It's the biggest.
I couldn't
piece of
even get to
garbage.
the recruiting part. I'm done.
It was so bad. It
Damn!
was-
Shit, I had a good little time.
Nah.
Y'all can ask Larry. I was feeling.
It's okay, Larry. It's okay.
The fuck? Larry,
Why couldn't I get an opponent from round 2 as my first round? That's what I want to know. Why couldn't I get one of y'all as my first round opponent?
it's because
Why
you're
couldn't he
next
get
pick.
me so there's a free win? You know what I mean?
Like,
Why? That's a
Ricky,
free
eat
ticket to
Ryan
a
now.
double.
Why
The worst
couldn't I
part
get
is-
y'all?
You know what the worst part is? I feel like Ricky's gonna go somewhat of a way. That's the only part. Like, deep down, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it, but I feel
It's
like
true.
Ricky's gonna go some sort of way.
It's
mean,
true.
But you know what?
I might just vote for Ricky just because on the first round right after that. So we'll see.
Damn.
Oh, okay. So, we're all good. Space Jam counts for sure then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it has animation on
Yeah,
IMDb.
As long as it says animation
If the
on
squeakquel
IMDb.
counts, Space Jam counts.
Yeah.
And Lion King
This is
2019.
true.
So.
No, I mean the Lion King is more than the Squeak.
I
and
love
Space
ants.
Jam.
Why are y'all people giving us
Who's
ideas?
talking about ants? Come on now, you
Come
can't
on,
give
don't
out
talk
answers
about
now.
this.
Hey, I'm
Hey,
not going to
Ants
hear
is
any ant slander on this podcast.
Hey, Christopher
That was
Walken.
slash.
He's
I'm
happy
saying,
with
why are
Sylvester
people, like,
Stallone,
giving away
Dave Glover. I like
Okay.
ants.
Ants is fucking great.
So, I'm gonna go just because I don't know what I want as my last pick, and I know I want something from this trilogy because it's near and dear to my heart. And since the second one was taken last night and the first one was stolen from me earlier today, I have to go with the most divisive of the three, but still a very beautiful trilogy that brought many a film Twitter folk to tears. I will pick How to Train Your Dragon: The Hidden World.
That one's good.
Hey, the ending got me, bro.
Yeah.
Damn, I just got sniped again. Son of a bitch.
Yo, I can't. Ricky, where'd you get sniped over? I'm just curious.
How to Train Your Dragon was definitely on the list. That was definitely. I was picking that right now.
Was it?
What's your
Really?
next pick?
All right, so here we go.
He just turned off his camera preemptively.
No, Leo, we need the reaction. God.
No, you can't
All right.
do it. This is too much.
All right.
I'm
So I
scared.
feel like I'm on a roll right now with some great picks. All right. So I'm gonna go right back to 2019 again.
Such a great year.
It really was, and I'm gonna go with the Playmobil the movie.
What?
Don't miss. He don't miss.
What did Ricky pick?
I don't like it.
Playmobil.
Wait, what did
I
he
don't
pick?
even know what that is.
What did he?
Playmobil the movie.
Playmobil is like
It's like
crappy
God.
Lego.
Emoji movie? What?
It's the
No.
Lego
Oh,
movie, but with
Playmobil.
Just Google
Playmobil.
It's
Playmobil
like
and you'll see.
yeah.
Y'all
It's
ain't
like
ever play with Playmobil?
it's
like
the
shitty
Walmart
Legos.
version of the Lego.
No. It's like because that's like Mega Blocks, right? So it's like Legos and then Mega Blocks and then like Playmobil. So
Hey,
it's
Ricky.
like
It's like the Big Lots version of the Lego
Ricky?
movie.
yes.
Anya
exactly.
Taylor-Joy was in it.
Hey.
Oh, okay. Excuse me. That
Isn't
bumps it
Daniel
up a point.
Radcliffe in it?
That bumps it up a little bit now.
I mean, Jim Gaffigan's
Yeah, when
in
you
it.
bump it up from a
This-
negative.
Now it's
that
like
is
half a
better.
star worth of me watching it. There you go.
Exactly.
Hey, before
you
we
got
finish
Anya
this
in
up-
there. That bumps it up.
I
Hi,
have
Cody.
a scary premonition that Ricky
to see you,
fucking
bro.
takes this whole thing because people are gonna ironically vote for him to be
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's true.
Bro,
I
And I
don't
hate
know
that
what. I don't know what's
Lion
funny.
King
I don't know what's
okay.
funny about my list. I'm really enjoying this so far.
Yeah,
I'm just happy to be
He's
here.
gonna
right now.
crack a
Listen, knock
smile.
off the-
He's gonna
knocking
crack
off
a
of
smile in
Mega
like
Blocks
5
now?
seconds.
How you knock off a Mega Blocks?
All right. You know what? You know what, Ricky? You have inspired me for a choice. That's all I'm gonna say.
Somebody put
Um,
sausage party in the chat.
Hey, Sausage Party's a good
I
fucking
mean,
movie. I'll
yeah.
swear by that one.
I love that movie.
Of course you would.
Oh my
Fucking Dave
goodness.
would defend Playmobil toys.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry, it's not hot take time yet. My bad.
Oh, I'm ready for hot take time, baby. I am
Yeah.
so ready.
Okay.
I think we need to tighten this thing up and get a little bit more formal with our lives right now. So why don't
Nice.
you make your next pick, man?
All right, I'm gonna go with one that's potentially a little controversial on the debate of animation, but it does
Honestly,
say it on
nothing's
IMDb,
controversial.
Oh Lord.
and I'm gonna say Paddington 2.
Yay!
No, hold on.
Wait,
Hold the
There's
phone.
animation.
Oh,
No,
Paddington.
I draw the fucking line there.
Paddington
No,
2
I draw
is
the fucking line
animation.
there.
Hey
And
man,
No, I
Sonic
draw the
8?
fucking
See,
line
this
there.
is that
I swear to
bullshit.
God.
Absolutely
let's
not.
take Paddington.
Okay, you know what? He got it. No, that's
Hey, man,
comedy,
if-
dog. I don't see no
Who
animation.
Framed Roger Rabbit is animation.
Okay,
so-
That's
so-
Sonic
You have
is
Mickey
not.
Mouse
See,
and
this
Bugs
is
Bunny in
bullshit.
one movie. That's
Yes, it
fucking
is.
animation.
Okay,
Yeah,
this is
like
bullshit.
Space Jam's Who Framed Roger Rabbit
Exactly.
are like actual animation.
I know.
So I think we should call a line of Paddington too, because at that point we should just say Avengers fucking Infinity War.
I'm telling
Is
you, I'm like,
animation.
damn, can I
There's
start
also-
picking
there's
MCU
also
movies?
in Paddington 2, there's the stop motion part that actually
Hey,
does.
can we take a
It
vote?
says
'Cause I'm gonna vote
animation,
that one down.
but it
Okay,
says
yeah,
animation.
No, I'm taking a no on that.
But it
No,
says
okay,
it.
so Formal, choose another one.
I'd rather
It
you
says
pick Avatar or something.
Oh wait, does it say it on IMDb?
It literally says animation. It
Okay,
just
then
says-
we got it here
You
by the
said
rules. Boom.
those are the rules.
Yep.
Okay,
Okay, then we got to
Okay.
give it to him. We got to give
I'm
it to
just
him.
saying. I'm just saying.
All right, Candace.
Hashtag not my Paddington choice.
That's just a weird thing to put under animation, but
It
It
is,
is,
like,
but
what? But if it says
IMDb
it-
is fun that way.
But like,
so.
okay,
This is
so
what
for
happens.
anyone watching, I feel like people think like cheating, mainly movies. I'm pretty sure they think we're cheating. We're going off of IMDb. I feel like that's the only fair choice when it comes to this, right?
This
At
is what
this point?
happens when Sunday doesn't have 20 reserved movies.
I agree.
Oh.
Oh no. Drama.
They told you to ignore the evidence of your eyes and ears. It's fascism. Trust IMDb.
Oh boy.
Jesus.
What do you say, Leo?
Uh-oh. Here we
All
go.
right, so I'm going to shoot a rocket at my list with the last two picks, unfortunately, because I feel like nobody in here is really going to roll with these last two picks. But for my number
Not
4,
bugging. There's still some good ass picks.
I'm going with Avatar: The Last Airbender, Sozin's Comet.
What?
Yeah, 4-part
What?
finale, baby. That counts as a movie.
Was it released on DVD as a film?
Yeah,
Hang on.
bundled up as a
Hold the
Blu-ray.
fucking
Nah,
fuck.
man, that is a movie, y'all.
Then couldn't Clone Wars be considered that because they came
Sure.
out with a full length?
Yeah,
They had a fully movie
Yeah, but
of a
Clone Wars
movie.
actually came out in theaters.
Does
Yeah.
that mean if I binge Avatar: The Last Airbender, the entire series in one shot, I can choose it because it's a fucking movie?
No.
Is
Just
Twin
the
Peaks
last
The
4
Return a movie?
episodes are a movie. The last 4
All right,
episodes.
so,
You can look it up on Netflix, and it's under a movie.
All right, what's the what they call it? Avatar: The Last
Avatar:
Airbender,
The Last Airbender, Sozin's Comet.
I got it, right?
Okay.
God.
So
Interesting.
I never even heard of it. So good on you, Leo.
Avatar: The Last Airbender fandom's huge, so
What about you, Rachel?
So for my next pick, I'm going with Oscar-nominated film. I'm going with The Song of the Sea.
ooh,
My favorite
Nice.
from Cartoon Saloon.
I like
Nice.
that.
ooh.
All right, Daniel. Why don't we start wrapping it up with your last two picks, and then everyone else has one more pick.
All right. My number 4 is going to be Atlantis: The Lost Empire.
Damn it.
That's a really good
And
Daniel.
I could just kind of slide by that one because
Wait,
I
so
know
that
someone
one
will
time?
pick.
Or you cut out?
Atlantis: The Lost Empire.
Damn, Daniel.
I'm upset.
Damn, that's a
Back
great
at it
pick.
again
That was
with the
going to be my
white man.
last one.
What was the
I'm
second
upset.
pick? I didn't hear it.
I didn't do my second pick
You
yet
didn't do
because
it.
I need somebody on the Google for this one.
Oh, no.
Oh,
We're all-
what we got? What
I
we
got
got?
you, bro.
Paddington
Not a
one.
good sign.
No. Trust me, this is real. When I was 15 years old, I had the IFC channel on one night, and
Jesus.
it turns out that in 2007, Sean Meredith directed a version of Dante's Inferno, starring Dermot Mulroney and James Cromwell, the farmer from Babe. And the thing with this one is it's done with all paper puppets.
What?
All of it.
Take it.
And there is puppet fucking dismemberment.
All yours,
It
bro.
took a
All
classic
yours.
story,
Take it.
Feel like
turned it
nobody knows what that
modern. Like, I need y'all to look up at least this trailer because the craft is
Animated
there.
epic.
It's
Say it.
amazing. Like, you look at all the things this guy's able to do just with little pieces of paper. Like, he made the guy's Adam apple go up because he's got a little piece of paper and he moves his string up and down. Like, it's
What the
really
fuck?
classic effort done for animation. It's animation in its like purest form. Back when they were doing this shit like in tribes, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, Dante's Inferno from 2007.
I gotta look this up.
I'm gonna
I
look
really
that
made
up
a
just 'cause I'm
mistake not
curious.
having alcohol tonight.
I'm out, so like,
Speak for
yourself,
I'm ready
buddy.
to go.
When did it come out?
2007.
2010. Oh, 20. Oh, there's another one in 2010. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's the video game movie. That's not the one.
My bad. Sorry. I see.
I gotta go for quality here.
I can't find
I'm
it.
see. Oh, interesting
See
images.
what Night One has done to us? We are scraping
I
the bottom
found
of the barrel here.
These are
Bottom of
great
the barrel,
images.
I
my
love my
ass.
picks. Mine are great.
I'm just kidding, dude.
All right, what about you, Rachel? What is your last pick?
My last pick, I'm gonna go from Aardman. I'm gonna pick Chicken Run as my last pick.
That's a good one.
Nice.
I was hoping that
Such
was
a fun movie.
Roberto, you got that right.
Yeah, I got it.
Leo, what is your last pick, my man?
All right, so as I said, I'm firing off a missile and going kaplooey with my last two picks. So this last one is going to be a final kaplooey, and it's near and dear to my heart. I am going with something that established my life philosophy, The Little Engine That Could, number 5.
Leo.
Laugh it up. I don't give a shit.
No,
Laugh it
dude,
up.
honestly, I
I
like
respect it.
I
really do
love it.
respect it.
I love it.
I'm more laughing at Larry's face right now. Like,
Larry's
why are
like,
you
"What?"
judging him so hard?
We about to watch Paw Patrol the movie, man. Don't even start.
I'm more judging him off of that cheesy ass intro to his pick. It's my life mission. It's my life thing. Leo.
It is my life philosophy. I think
Manda,
I
roll
can,
the
baby.
eyes, please. Manda,
God.
like, give us.
Hey, Leah, I'm with you as long as Damon Wayans tells the story.
Hell yeah.
Toot, toot, toot. Major pain, baby.
All right, Formal, what is your last pick?
Well, because the other two Batman movies were taken that I would have chosen. Actually, I know I'm gonna go with my heart and just say Lego Batman.
Good one.
It's a good one.
Great one. Arguably one of the best Batman movies ever made.
All right, Ricky, your turn, man.
Oh God.
The actual one was chosen yesterday, so man, the ones
okay.
that
I really struggle with my last pick. I really don't.
Oh boy.
I didn't really want to. I didn't want to snipe Larry here, and I know this is probably where he was going to go with this. I really thought that. I really feel like him and I are right now on the same wavelength, right? You know what I mean? Like I really feel like him and I are picking the same movies, like from the same picks here. So I'm going to go back to 2017. You know, he and I. This is one of the greatest animated movies of all time. We're going to go with the Emoji Movie. So.
Lord have mercy. Really?
Yeah.
You going
It needed
emoji
to
movie?
happen.
Hey, he
It had to
already got
happen.
Cars too. I think it's fine.
All right.
It's
Well,
better for us, man. I don't understand. Like,
I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Larry. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry. man.
Okay. Rachel made my pick a little bit easier because Chicken Run was in the run. It was one of the ones I was
Haha.
balancing for this final choice of mine. There's actually a lot of really great films left. I'm shocked. They're just maybe not as famous. So I'm like, do I go classic Disney? Because there's still a ton, including the first ever fully animated feature film left. Wallace and Gromit is also fantastic. Ants was mentioned. Wolfwalkers was like the Twitter darling of 2020. Everybody on Twitter
forgot.
loved it and turned to get Soul. So I think you might be able to get more votes on Twitter for Wolfwalkers than Soul, honestly. But I realized I have Pixar, I have Ghibli, I have Laika, and I have DreamWorks. So I need a classic Disney film. So I'm going to go with my favorite of the classic Disney films, and I'm going to pick Dumbo.
Aw, I love that.
Why did they remove the little mouse
Hey,
in the live action? That was a
Emoji Movie,
mistake.
Dumbo. We were like on the same way right there. Dumbo, the Emoji Movie, really close. Like,
Bro, they're super close. Like you can barely tell the difference. But dude, honestly, I got like 4 other movies I can choose from. Yeah, I'm bugging with like the amount of picks we had. But you know what? Ricky encouraged me, so I'm gonna go Frozen 2 for my last pick.
Yes, Ryan. Yes. Frozen, baby. Let's go.
Bring it
Hold
home,
on.
baby.
That's what
We
I'm
need
talking about.
Honestly,
No.
Let it
We're not
Christmas
putting
draft
Frozen
flashback.
Wait a minute.
2 in the same category as Ryan's list. I draw the line. Frozen 2 is not in the same category as Ricky's list, Ryan. Stop it now.
Lost in the Woods is one of the greatest songs in any animated movie ever. I
Agreed,
love
my
that
friend.
song.
That's Frozen 2. Into the unknown. That shit is.
Into the
I
unknown.
love Frozen 2.
I fell asleep during Frozen 2. So
Stop it.
That's
Stop.
truth.
I didn't
What
watch
about
that
earlier?
until the second one.
Look, Nemo is better than Frozen 2, but it ain't better than Frozen.
I don't know why y'all are hating on Ricky's list. This is the best one of the night.
Low key, Ryan just picked a pretty good round 5, I think.
Yeah,
and
but you guys
wasn't ready.
are sleeping on that shit. But you know what we be sleeping on? That's
My
John's
next pick.
bed. I mean, John's
Oh,
next
we're
pick.
not sleeping on you, John.
It's okay. So I don't think this has been picked yet. So I'm gonna go with it, and y'all can yell at me if it has been. But I'm going with another gut pick that was like a little kid movie for me, and Gabe will once again hate it. But 1973's Robin Hood by Disney.
Yeah.
Fire.
That's heat.
That was a good pick. Good pick.
That's heat.
I'm
As a kid,
pissed.
never been more attracted to a fox in my life.
Made Marion as a fox.
Jesus.
Bro, do you guys think if Robin Hood 1973 came out in like 2020, they'd put "What Does the Fox Say" as the main intro of the song?
Holy shit, I would hope so.
Bro, what does a fox say?
If it was DreamWorks, yes.
All right, Manda, let's unfortunately finish out your list.
Oh man, this is hard. I'm not going with Shark Tale, just so you guys know.
Shark
I'm not going with
Should.
Shark Tale. I'm not going to.
101 Dalmatians, surprisingly.
I know. That's also on my list.
That was one of my last two picks.
But I'm gonna go with a movie that made me cry. Has some great songs in there, and has it's pretty underrated. So I'm gonna go with Oliver and Company.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No, I did not see that coming. That
It's
was
one
good.
of my favorites. I went with the heart. It's just really a beautiful movie.
What'd
I
you
love
say?
that. I love that.
Billy
Oliver.
Joel.
Yeah, Billy Joel.
Oliver
Oliver.
Company, man, them
Oliver
songs are
Company.
soulful as hell.
Right.
Damn straight.
When they're on the cabs and they're
Yeah,
getting the
they're
hot dogs
bouncing.
and they're bouncing and it's like
Manda's going for like the quote unquote underrated 80s Disney movies.
they were so
Mhm.
fun. I love them. They're near
Where's the
to my
cats?
heart.
You said all of their company, right?
Oliver and
Oliver.
Company, yeah.
All of
Oliver.
their company.
Oliver
Oh yeah. Bro.
and Company.
You like those cats?
I do.
What was the 80s
Bro,
movie with
why
the
don't you have a
dinosaurs?
fucking
Does
cat?
anybody that were
We're
in New York?
We're back.
Time.
The
We're
dinosaur
back.
story.
No, I was like,
Yeah.
That
early
dinosaur
90s.
story
We're
was
We're
tight,
back
though.
with my
When they was stomping through the city with that little song, that shit was tight, y'all.
Wasn't that John Goodman as one of the dinosaurs?
Yes.
I think so, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It's good
All
shit.
right, Loretto, you have the last pick, man. I don't want you to feel like this can make or break it because honestly, we're so far into this at this point. You got the very last pick out of like 100 movies at this point. So why don't you bring it home and give us your best fifth pick?
Hey, I feel really good. But really quick, everybody watching, please stay tuned for the post-game show afterwards. We're going to have a quick 10-minute intermission after my pick. With that being said, damn you, John. I love Robin Hood. Robin Hood and Little John going through the forest. Dude, Little John was basically Baloo. So Jungle Book
Yeah,
I picked
exactly.
last night. I don't have a Disney movie on my team, period. But I'm okay with this one, even though it's not as good as the first. I'm going to finish this up with Finding Dory.
Yeah.
Finding Dory's good.
Someone had to do
Surprisingly
it.
good.
How did we not
Hey,
hit
Ed O'Neill
Pinocchio?
as the octopus. What's his name? Fucking great.
It was so good.
Hank?
It was fun.
Hank.
Hank.
Yes, Hank.
Yeah, that little
was like,
octopus was funny.
Finding Dory was good until they started driving semi trucks. And
I
then
agree. Larry.
it
No,
got a
I
little,
agree.
Hey,
Finding
That was
Dory got
pretty
better when they were
They
driving
can-
semi
they
trucks.
can do it too, okay?
Hey,
They
the
can do
beluga
it
was
too.
off the hook though, and Becky
Yeah.
the bird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, guys, I guess this actually concludes our draft right now. So
Very
we're going
nice.
to take a 10-second, or not 10 second.
Wow.
fuck me.
Wow, that's quick,
10-minute
buddy.
break. We're going to go piss. We're going to go, do the bodily fluid things I meant to say.
the
I'm saying
fuck?
everything reversed. Get a few White Claws because I definitely need them right now. But you know what? That's besides the point. And you know what? I should have done this like outro, like as I had the countdown timer on, so I'm just kind of like stalling a little bit, but we got 10 minutes, so yeah, you guys just stay here. I'm gonna remove everyone from the chat and then we
Stay
will
tuned.
Oh, well, I just cut Loretto off. I'm sorry, Loretto. But yeah, dun 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 dun. Man, it's still showing, man. Yo, what's going on, guys?
Good evening. Thank you guys for sticking around. This is the greatest animated films post-draft show. My name is Lo, one of the co-hosts at Suit Up Geeks, and this is the Suit Up Geek Fix podcast. Thank you for everybody that watched the draft. This is now the post-game show where we'll break down the thought processes on what everybody picked, why they picked them, and then we'll talk about how much we love everybody's team and give everybody a grade. So thank you for joining us. Without further ado, everybody, let's dig right in. All right, we have a newcomer here, night 2 of this animated film draft. Team Daniel of the Daniel Barrios podcast. He had quite a team, especially with the first overall pick. He took Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. He took an underrated 90s classic with a Goofy movie, the Spongebob Squarepants movie, Atlantis, The Lost Empire, and Dante's Inferno. Real quick, I don't know if you guys got pens or pads or hands, but everybody really quick, let's give Daniel a grade. What do we got for Daniel?
Wait. Oh shit, we need pens for this.
Hang on.
All right, take your time. In the meantime, Daniel, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining us. While everyone's putting up their grades for you, what you got, Ricky?
Wait. Are we doing letter grades or number?
No,
number grades out of 10. Is that an 8 or B plus?
Number
Ricky?
grade out of 10. See, that's why I got to
So was that like an
Ricky.
88? 8.8 from
I'll
Ricky?
just do 8. I did B plus. B plus.
Okay.
7.5.
Wait, Ryan.
The
you gave him
Goofy
what
movie's
now,
a home
5?
run.
Fuck yeah. Thank
Can
Well, to be
you
honest,
see-
Spider-Verse will carry him no matter what he picked
Yeah,
after.
I don't
So
care
Dante's
about that.
Inferno-
That movie's just
Seven.
okay.
I'm at a
Withholding.
7, my friends.
Oh shit.
7. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Hey, so Daniel, again, welcome. Go ahead and tell us how you feel about your team. Give yourself a grade, and are you happy with your squad?
I'm exorbitantly happy with my squad. I picked a lot of movies. I mean, Spider-Man is my favorite Spider-Man movie of all time. It's just one of those that as a kid growing up reading the comics, that movie just hit me right where I lived. Everything I needed in a Spider-Man movie was right then and there. I cried 3 times into it. That movie is just so fucking good that I could not follow my heart and not take it. And then the middle 3 are just solid childhood classics for me. I mean, Goofy movie is just one of those that I grew up as a kid. It was the weirder side of Disney. It cemented my attraction to redheads really, really early. And
Love
I mean,
it.
SpongeBob SquarePants movie. I'm a kid of the SpongeBob generation. I grew up watching the first episode, so that movie was the culmination of everything. Atlantis, The Lost Empire had a dope-ass PS1 video game, and I remember feeling like, oh, I could be the explosions guy mixed with the linguist guy mixed with this guy. And that was just a fun son of like kind of Indiana Jones-esque film that I could watch without watching Indiana Jones. And then Dante's Inferno, 1, for the Ricky element of it, but 2, it's the paper puppet thing. Like watching that movie last night, I was like, wow, the animation, the effort behind actually moving all these little parts together. Even though it's a movie that not a lot of people have seen, I've got to bring it up because, man, if you're into history, if you're into weird movies, if you're into like super raunchy films, and you just want to have a good ass time watching puppets fuck and cut each other's heads off, then yeah, that's a pick. And so I'm giving myself a solid 9 out of 10 for all the 90s energy that's in this thing.
Hell yeah, Daniel. I respect that. And, you know, you're new to this. So I will say the last 1 or 2 picks always has to go to yourself because usually your first 2 picks will dictate how people vote. That's just how it is. So I think you did really well, regardless of Dante's Inferno and all that. Film of Opinionitis over here gave you a 4 out of 10, only thanks to Goofy,
Shocker.
but he's kind of
That's
grumpy,
fine.
so we don't mind him.
He hates everything.
Wait, can I just talk about the
Christian
bullshit?
saying Atlantis was good.
Atlantis is good.
So yeah, honestly, personally, I'll give you a solid 8.5 for on the strength of Goofy movie and Into the Spider-Verse. Anybody else got some hot or cold takes on Team Daniel? Anybody want to talk some trash? The floor is
Hold on
open.
now. You gave him that on the first 2. What about SpongeBob movie now? That Goofy Goober
I'll be
Rock
honest,
was
y'all,
pretty
I didn't
tight.
grow up on
Goofy
SpongeBob.
Goober.
I'm not the biggest
That's
SpongeBob fan, but he's cool.
SpongeBob
Hey
is
man,
annoying.
I mean, I
Daniel,
agree,
I'm giving
though.
you a hard B plus, man, because the SpongeBob movie, Goofy movie, and Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, damn. I don't know. I might have to move you to an A-, my man. Just
Oof.
on the three alone, bro. There
Much
you go.
love, Fred.
Reach.
Dante's Inferno is alarming. That's all I'm gonna say. I saw some images. I saw some images while I was googling, and it's very concerning. But the rest of the list is like fire.
I went solid 8 out of 10. I'm gonna go 10 out of 10 just because he shouted me out in the middle of his Dante's Inferno pick. So
That's how
I
we're
just
doing
went to
it.
10 out of 10 now.
I'll just say
Thank
Ricky's
you,
name
Ricky.
the whole time. It's fine. Cool.
I love you, Daniel. I'll go like a 6.5.
Get roasted by the people you love.
I
get it,
love
Leo.
Spider-Verse. I also didn't grow up on SpongeBob, so I don't really care about SpongeBob.
What?
Atlantis is-
What?
You're our
Atlantis-
age.
No, but I did not care for it, so I
Sad
just
face.
moved it to the side
That's a
and
really
kept
sad
pushing
face.
in my youth.
Fairly Odd Parents
brutal.
instead. Okay.
Goofy movies.
All right, we do got to move on, y'all. Does anybody have any last comments on Team Daniel?
Damn, Loretto.
7 for me.
Damn. Loretto's fucking assertive. as
Damn,
shit, bro.
low shit.
I appreciate
Seriously, watch Dante's Inferno. I think
That's a
that's
damn
actually
good
a really
host.
fun movie.
That's a damn
Yeah.
good host.
I'm
That's all
done.
I say
I'm
about
gonna
Lowe.
bro. I'll listen. Shit.
He said
okay,
something about
bro.
paper puppets fucking each other. Like what? Like,
Very
10
concerning.
out of 10.
Whoa, what?
all right,
Of course
y'all.
I do. Chooses 10
So let's
out of
keep
10.
it moving. Welcome back, Team Rachel. Rachel's reviews. Awesome content creator. She has a pretty nice team herself. She took Beauty and the Beast in the first round, the underrated 2D DreamWorks classic Prince of Egypt, the classic Cinderella, Song of the Sea, and Chicken Run, a stop motion spectacular. Everybody, really quick, do we got any grades for Team Rachel before we let her break down her team?
A.
Probably like a solid 9.
Yeah, if you don't
What
got
are
to
we
sign them.
grading here? Are we doing
I'm gonna go with an
numbers?
8.5, my friends.
6
9 out of 10.
Nice.
Solid.
Yeah.
Ooh.
8.5.
Okay,
nice.
okay.
6.5. Come on now.
It's because
I-
Beauty and the Beast is on this list, and that movie
Goat.
means the absolute world to me. So, Rachel, I was gonna take that
Aw.
one. It's the most beautiful thing in the world, and it was in a stage production. So, I was Cogsworth. Good times. So,
And honestly,
that's why you
I
like
think
it.
any
Got you.
film that
Yeah.
was nominated for Best Picture, especially in that year, 1991, being the first animated film to do so, I think that says a lot
Yeah.
about the production value.
Not
Rachel,
only that,
go ahead and
I
break
need to-
down this
I
team
need
for
to
us and
tag
give
you.
yourself a grade. How happy are you?
I'm really thrilled with my 5 picks. I think that they are really all wonderful films, my favorites. But I also think that they'll do well, hopefully, in the voting. Beauty and the Beast, one of everyone's favorites, one of my favorites. Such great music that Howard Ashman and lyrics that he did are so great. And Alan Menken's score. I love The Prince of Egypt. I think it is probably the best. I guess if you were going to call it a faith-based film, it's probably the best one ever made. It keeps such a reverent, beautiful tone, and the music is so beautiful, and the animation
Facts.
just incredible. When he parts the Red Sea,
Yeah.
is just stunning. I like that it takes it to a story about 2 brothers and their kind of rivalry together. I think that adds a layer to the story. I love it. And then Cinderella, I mean, it's a classic. It basically saved the Walt Disney Animation Studios from bankruptcy. It has wonderful songs, and it actually has some emotional moments when she gets that dress torn off her. Like, it's pretty devastating. She's been such a positive character up until that, and she completely loses her motivation to go forward. And so I think it's a great movie, and I love the Mary Blair inspired artwork throughout the whole thing. It's gorgeous. The Song of the Sea, I absolutely love Tom Moore and his style for all 3 of his Celtic films. I think are so beautiful. I love the whole relationship between Ben and Circe, and their whole journey to get back, and him to try to save his sister. Beautiful, and it's got beautiful music. It's great. And then we have Chicken Run, which is so funny. I mean, every time, I don't want to be a pie, and all the characters. And I think that Mama Tweety is such a scary villain. She's so great. And the stop motion is wonderful. And so, yeah, I think it's a great set of 5 films. My only sadness is I didn't get an anime in there, which I would have liked, but oh well.
So forgive me, Rachel. I haven't seen Song of the Sea, but I think all of your other films are wonderful films and films that I know a lot of people love. So I'm going to open up the floor to everybody. But really quick, I just want to say Filming Paninitis is usually a grump, but he said your list might be his favorite. He gives you a 9. That's high praise coming from someone that usually hates on everybody's list. Christian gave you an A-. Ryan O'Toole gave you a 9. Everybody, we got some hot or cold takes on Team Rachel. What you guys got?
Rachel
hot or
stole,
cold.
Rachel stole my Prince of Egypt pick. Like that movie is one of the best things I've ever seen. Point blank. Period.
Facts.
Yeah,
And I
Beauty and the
think
Beast is
Song of
also
the
the
Sea is
only
on
best
Netflix, if
picture.
I'm not mistaken. If you want to watch it, I believe it's on Netflix right now. So.
Yeah, Beauty and the Beast is also the only animated Best Picture nominee when there was only
know.
5. We only
I
got our
love
other
it.
ones once we started with 10 nominees for Best Picture. So
I love
it
it.
will forever hold that distinction. But I love her list. I think The Song of the Sea, while I also think it's beautiful, it's not my favorite cartoon saloon film personally, but I think that might be the only weakness in Twitter voting, just because it's probably the most underseen. But otherwise, I think it's a great list, Rachel.
I'll only say that my salty side will say 9.5, and I'm just really salty about Prince of Egypt being picked. But otherwise, I would say
Hey, that's
10,
natural,
10.
formal. All right, guys. So we'll keep it trucking. Great job, Rachel. Really strong team.
The PowerPoint
All
has
right.
to turn.
Next, we got Mr. Geekly Goods in the house. Please follow Geekly Goods if you haven't already. He's got Leo's got a pretty strong list, y'all. He took Lion King first overall, Hercules, and my favorite Studio Ghibli film, Princess Mononoke, one of the most beautiful animated films I've ever seen. People might question the Avatar: The Last Airbender Sojin's comment pick, but if it was released on DVD as a film, you know, I'm okay with it. Avatar is near and dear to my heart. And he also picked The Little Engine That Could.
Is that a 1.5
really quick, everybody,
from
give him
Ricky?
a grade.
To 1.5.
That's not even his lowest. That's pretty high for you, man.
Damn,
That's
dog.
not even his
1.5?
lowest.
You gonna give me an F
Alright.
minus?
So Ricky's
I
giving you a
can't
5. Hey, Leo,
That's more
I'm
an
gonna let
F
you take
minus
it away,
minus.
brother. How
F
happy are
minus
you with
minus.
your team, and what would you grade yourself? And go through your thought process, especially. I think people want to know why you picked the last couple ones. So go ahead, man.
Yeah, for sure. So the first one, I actually have a Simba doll somewhere around in this room that I've had for 20 something years. So the Lion King is absolutely sentimental to me. I've got the DVD, the Blu-ray re-release, and that diamond cut. I've got them all. So I absolutely had to go with the Lion King as number 1. Hercules, I was just shocked that nobody picked. I mean, that gospel choir, I mean, them ladies could sing. I was talking to Manda earlier. I'm like, if they could sing my life through, like, yo, open the door, getting home from work, and they start singing some gospel music, perfect. Princess Mononoke, pretty much one of the movies that helped develop my love for anime, because I had already been into Dragon Ball Z and really into other anime like Sailor Moon, Yu-Gi-Oh, Beyblade. At that point, like, Princess Mononoke was just a cherry on top of that cake. So Princess Mononoke is absolutely phenomenal as a Ghibli film. One of their best, in my opinion. Maybe not one of their most popular, but I would say a little bit more well-known. So I absolutely had to go with that one as my favorite one. Avatar: The Last Airbender. I went with that because it is one of the best TV shows, just period, not even just animated, but TV shows of all time. If you have not seen Avatar: The Last Airbender, you absolutely have to watch that show. It is incredible. The storytelling, the characters, the development of the characters over the 3 chapters are absolutely exciting. Amazing show that absolutely everybody has to see. And the last 4 episodes, even though the main character wasn't quite prepared for the battle, it went absolutely amazingly. So I had to go with Avatar: The Last Airbender. I was shocked that Lowe didn't come back on me on that one. I thought you would blow me back and say, no, that was not a movie, but happy I can get on the list as well. And then 5, as I was saying, it just kind of established my life philosophy of just never giving up. So The Little Engine That Could is one that I just absolutely had to have on my list. I figured nobody else will pick it, so made it to number 5. I was really debating between that and Pinocchio, so, and none of them got picked.
Leo, to speak to that, I love Avatar: The Last Airbender so much, so I just zipped my lips. I was like, you know what? If someone's gonna fight it, I'll let them fight it. But at the same time, it's kind of inconsequential. I mean, I'm not sure how much votes you'll get based off of that pick. So I think most people kind of let it slide, man. But real quick before I open the floor, Ryan O'Toole gave you an 8, mostly because he hasn't seen the last two. I think Gabe gave you a similar score because he hasn't seen the last two. I think overall, Lion King and Hercules and Princess Mononoke is strong enough to get you some votes, but we'll see about the last two. Anybody on the panel right now having some hot or cold takes on Leo's team?
This is fucking bullshit.
Why? Because I got Sosa's comment.
Leo,
since Scar is in
last
two of the
two.
movies, since Scar is in 2 of the movies, does he get both?
Oh my god! Nice.
That's a good one.
Right on.
Anybody
Appreciate you.
else?
Nah, I think
The only
Nobody
cold
wants to
take
trash
is the
your team, man.
category for. The
No,
only
we're-
cold take is the category fraud. That's it.
we already know what
Okay.
list we're gonna trash. We're just saving. all
Can't
the
wait.
opponents.
We can't
Amanda,
wait.
we already know.
Wow.
Just say it out loud, Ryan. God damn.
Okay, but
Oh,
hold on.
also
Before
not
we go
Ricky.
on, I just want to clarify: was Sojin's comment released as a film, or
It
like
was
as like a
released as
DVD?
one little box set Blu-ray. So I.
But is there
Do you
one
want me to
disc?
change, Lo? Do you
Wait,
want me to
wait.
change?
Is it
Bro,
one
if
disc
Mad
or is
Men
it
Season
multiple?
1
If
was
that's the
dropped as a
case,
box
I'll let it
set,
slide.
does that count as a movie?
Is it one
Okay,
disc?
so
or
swap
Leo?
me out for Pinocchio then. If we want to argue it, go for Pinocchio.
No, we're good. We're good.
Okay.
Okay, if we're all in agreement that if it's by itself sold separately, it would consider as a movie, right?
Yeah.
Inside Out was a good pick, Formal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a good pick.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, I was
All right,
hoping I
we
could
got
keep that
Formal
for
Review in the
2.
house. Please check him out. Give him a like. Give him a follow. He took Inside Out first overall. He stole Lilo and Stitch from me that I thought for sure might get back to me in the second and third round. Secret of Nim that Leo had no idea existed, but it's near and dear to some 80s children's hearts. Paddington 2, which I'm going to question it, but you know what? I'm going to leave it to the Twitter votes. And then he also took the Lego Batman. Really quick, y'all, do we have any grades for Formal right now?
8 for me.
Dang, I couldn't get a grade. Wow.
Sorry.
I give you a grade, honey.
Okay,
What was
Ricky
your
gave you a
grade for my
9.
list,
Okay,
Ryan?
I
I gave
don't
you
know if that's good or
7.5.
bad.
I gave
'cause
you 8. No, I gave you an 8.
Ricky picked a hell of a team, but you know what? Formal, break it down, man. Go through your thought process. What would you grade yourself? Are you overall happy with the team you got?
Relatively speaking, happy. But I mean, I could have picked better ones, I know, but whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Inside Out, like for me, that's one of my top 3 Pixar movies. It spoke to me as like a kid from Minnesota who moved away, so like that was a lot to me. And I loved like obviously what it deals with emotions and treat for adults and like kids, like dealing with also mental health issues. I love that. Lilo and Stitch, I mean, there's one of the reasons why I can do the voice. I'm able to. I've loved that movie since I was a kid, and it even as I get older, it still tugs at its heartstrings. Secret of Nim and Leo. I'm going to say this. It's on Amazon Prime. You have no excuse. Go watch it. This is how much I like that movie. Here's the DVD. Here's the Blu-ray. So you need to go watch it.
Hold on, I got Zootopia and Big Hero 6 first. Sorry.
Oh my god. The fact that you even say that out loud that you haven't seen those two is just like
Leo, you need to
grill
watch
me
Big
like
Hero
a
6,
steak, why
bro.
don't you?
it hurts.
One of those
Hey,
movies
go ahead,
is good, the
Norman.
other one's not.
Yeah, and I'll admit Paddington 2 is a little bit of a iffy pick. I'll admit. Having said that, based on the rules,
Exactly.
it works. That's all
What
I'm saying.
rules?
The rules that say animation on IMDb. That is the rule that I was given beforehand.
Yeah,
and
that's-
honestly,
that's it.
really say anything bad about Paddington 2. Like,
It's fun. It's
That
fun.
one guy
can
Rotten
you-
Tomatoes
Wait,
did.
hold up. I'm about to like piss all you off. Am I the only one here that has not seen either Paddington film?
Dude, I have not
Bro.
seen Paddington 2 either,
Of
bro.
I've
course,
not
we
seen-
both
I've not
haven't.
seen the first or second.
Me neither.
I've seen the first
Terrible.
one, but the second one I have not seen.
I haven't seen the
It's
second
so
one.
Watch the
cute.
second. Just watch
It's
I haven't
so
seen the second one.
Right, fist bump.
It's
I haven't seen the second one
heartwarming.
either. So
I
He's-
thought Rachel was about to get up and leave when you just said that.
I would.
Paddington 2 seems
and
good,
last
though.
one, Lego Batman. I mean, my other favorite Batman movies were picked yesterday, so I couldn't pick them. So this was a good consolation prize. I'd honestly say 7.5 for myself, but that's just me.
Aw.
Damn, harsh on yourself. It's okay.
What the hell?
I'm not to make it worse, but I just got to show the grump of the night here. He said 3 are bad. Filipino United said 3 are bad to mediocre. One is live action. The other one is Inside Out. 2 out of 10. Yikes.
Gabriel.
But on the other end of the spectrum,
eat a
Matt
Snickers,
Wyatt-
man. Jeez.
Matt Wyatt gave you an 8 out of 10. He likes Inside Out, Lilo and Stitch, and Padding 2 is not an animated movie, so you're getting some points docked off of that. But I'm gonna open up the floor,
I'll
guys.
take it.
Hot or cold takes? What do we got for formal, guys?
Shit.
Category fraud aside, this is an incredible list.
Yep.
I mean, those I'm not the biggest Inside Out fan, but the last 4 are stone cold classics. So if we're accepting Paddington 2, then yeah, like I really, really, really like this list.
Inside Out is amazing and was an amazing pick.
So good.
Despite Daniel.
What he said.
Yeah, I think Dives and Zach agree. They think you got to steal with Lego Batman in round 5, so that's definitely good value.
It's true.
Anybody else?
That's fair, Ryan. I get you.
Nah, that's it, Loretto.
Oh, the other
But
Ryan.
Paddington's so cute. Can't that count for something? Jeez.
No.
Sorry, couldn't tell.
Larry!
Couldn't see it.
Based on the rules.
Larry.
I don't think we get
Boy
points, Manda.
Productions, baby.
No, we
But-
can skip this list.
Hold up, y'all. Let me get a
It's not the list.
We got the most.
It's
Hold
not
up.
the list.
We got the
hold
most
up, I'm doing dog shit.
ridiculous. Like,
This is not
in
a
your
list.
face, don't give a F team.
Skip.
I don't know if he was shooting for last place or he just wanted to make everybody laugh, but I think
He made us cry.
say the
instead.
least, his team is interesting. So we got Team Ricky here. He picked the live action Lion King first, Cars 2, which I almost walked out of, Alvin and the Chipmunks, the Squeakle, Playmobil, the movie that I didn't even know was a movie, and he finished it off with the Emoji Movie, one of the most despised animated films of all time.
I did fucking walk out of that one. So speaking out of
So-
walking
I
out,
didn't
I
even-
walked out of
bro,
number
don't
5.
even waste my money.
So I'm not gonna have people
I
give you
made
grades.
it through it. I made it through it. but
Hey
it
Ricky,
didn't
I
go
gotta
my
talk
time.
to you immediately.
Oh my
What was your
God.
thought process going in? And honestly, do you like your team, or are you just being silly right now?
No, I love my team. I think it's fantastic. To be honest with you guys, I really enjoy this team a whole lot.
God.
The
The
Lion King, I
Emoji
really
Movie?
feel like
I'm
it's
sorry
a
to
great
cut in.
movie.
Emoji Movie, you enjoyed that?
I really enjoyed the one that has just one eye in it, not 2 eyes. But I really am. I love this list. I
Loretto,
really
wake
do.
up. Loretto, wake up.
Um,
Damn.
Alvin and the Chipmunks. the
Hey,
Squeakquel-
I was doing this on the fly, y'all. Okay.
I'm
sorry.
Lo
I just
just
had
does
to
not
spin
care
it
about
around.
this list, Ricky. That's why.
Hey,
That's what it is.
no, don't hate it. You know what I mean? You just sometimes you show up and have some good times, and then there's this good story. I mean, I went to the Alvin and the Chipmunks to see it in theaters. I got kicked out of the movie theater. That's why it's on my list. That's a true story. Cars
Zach's
2 is
killing me. He
phenomenal.
called me out too.
The
Damn.
Emoji Movie is fantastic. I really do like my list. I think it's a great list. I think the Lion King 2019 is a lot better than everybody thinks it is. And yeah, I love my list. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, the Lion King live action.
Hey,
is
honestly,
terrible.
Ricky,
It's
what would you
Tyler.
grade your team? Honestly.
Facts, Tyler.
Bro, I just don't know how the fuck you pick these with the straight face.
It's true.
That Lion King
shout out
number
to
1
Tyler in
pick.
the
I see you,
chat.
buddy.
Ricky's a legend.
Tyler gives you a 0, but 9 in trolling, so that is what it is, I guess.
I agree.
I give him a 10 for Alvin and the Chipmunks, the Squeakquel, honestly.
It's so good.
I legitimately picked that because I did get kicked out of the movies going to see that movie. That's the reason I picked it.
How the
What'd you
fuck?
do? What'd you do? What'd you do?
Why
What'd
do
you
you
do?
ask that?
What'd you
What'd you
do?
do?
There's no answer he
Who'd
can
you
give.
rob?
I
that's
need to
good.
know. I need
Who'd
to
you throw
know.
popcorn at?
What'd you
Somebody
do?
that I do.
Actually, fun story. I was kicked out of the movie theater, and as they were walking us out, I did throw the popcorn in the vicinity
Oh
of
God!
the worker. I'm not
Is
proud.
it
This was a long time ago. Okay, I'm not proud
it-
of my.
it wasn't-
Wow, Ricky,
Are
this
you
was
sure?
last week, wasn't it?
That's why your
Last
rookies haven't been playing, bro.
So you got some love from Christian too. 10 out of 10 trolling.
These are, I
Wow.
don't understand what's up with these trolling comments. This is a fantastic team.
But
Jesus.
what did you do?
Yeah, well, you didn't say
Bro,
what you
it's just
did. What'd you
instant
do?
Fucking classic of a team, bro. That's all it is.
Okay.
What did I do?
Yes.
we
You gotta
went to the
say it
movies-
now.
we were
Yes,
at the
yes,
movies.
yes, very sad.
We went and see it. It was a
Anyway.
bunch of buddies of mine, and we went to go see it. And I saw the opening credits, and I started cussing or whatever. There's some kids 2 rows in front of us. The mom asked me to stop cussing, and I told her to go fuck herself. And then she went and got the manager, and I told him to go fuck himself. And then she got kicked out.
Hey,
How old were you?
Damn.
How old were you? Is the right question.
I don't know.
Oh my god,
guys, hey, we got to keep it moving. But hey, Ricky, for that story, I'll give you a 7 for that story.
Jesus Christ.
Next up in our draft tonight, we had Team Larry, Mr. Chili Boy.
Larry.
All love, brother. I'm sorry I took your picks. He actually had a really good team, though. I'm not gonna lie. Finding Nemo is not only my favorite Pixar movie, but one of my favorite animated films of all time. Kubo and the Two Strings, which you sniped. Good recovery because I took How to Train Your Dragon from you, man. So good job. My Neighbor Totoro, one of my favorite Studio Ghibli films ever. He took the final How to Train Your Dragon, The Hidden World, and he finished it off with a Disney classic, Dumbo. Looks like I got a 9 from Daniel. He gave you a 9. Anybody else got some grades for Larry before he breaks it down?
Call me out.
8.5
Ricky
for
loves
Larry.
you,
I haven't seen one, so that's why I'm just gonna rate it on the other ones.
Boo.
So good. Sorry.
Larry, go ahead and break down your team, man. Give yourself a grade. And are you happy with your team?
Yeah, I'm pretty happy overall. Of course, I was a little sad as some things started going off the board, including.
I'm sorry.
Night
I'm
One.
sorry. I'm sorry.
But as I said in my
troll.
last round,
What else is new?
as I said in my last round, I tried to diversify what I was doing as I was going through. So, Finding Nemo, my first top 4 were all picked. Finding Nemo was number 5 on my list, so I went with Nemo. Kubo and the Two Strings, actually, a lot of these are my favorites within them. Kubo and the Two Strings is my personal favorite Laika movie. I think it's amazing. My Neighbor Totoro is also my favorite personal Studio Ghibli film. I know it's a little sweet and basic, maybe, for a lot of current folks, but I think it is a pure delight. How to Train Your Dragon, I just love the series, and as I said, it's my favorite DreamWorks series movies all together. But the other 2 were chosen. I would have probably went with one of the other 2 just because this one is a little bit more divisive, though I love it. And then number 5, I needed Disney proper, not just Pixar with Finding Nemo. So I went with my favorite of the classics, and that was Dumbo, which is a sweet, lovely little film. I feel like I'm pretty animal centric here. We'll see. I don't know,
As you
but
should.
yeah, I'm pretty happy with my list for what it was. I considered Paranorman, obviously, for that LGBTQ representation, but I do prefer Kubo just a bit over Paranorman. So that's what it is.
Awesome, Larry. And really quick before I open up the floor, I just want to say thank you, Ricky, for your epic list and always being an awesome friend of the podcast. Hey, really quick, Ricky, before you go, man, just let us know where people can find you and what you got going on.
You can head over to the musiccitydrivein.com, check out all our work over there, the Music City Drive-In podcast. Just check out my work over there. Thank you guys for having me. I've had a blast. Larry, I still love you. But that's it.
Awesome. Thank you, Ricky. And really quick, Larry, did you give yourself a grade? What would you give your team a grade?
Out of what I had left, I would give myself a pretty good grade. I think all of these were in my top 20 on my 64 film list.
Awesome.
So that of the 9, so I'd give myself like a solid 9.5 even. Out of 10.
Yes.
Man. Hey, you're always a contender. So I'm gonna open the floor. Hot takes, cold takes. What you guys got for Larry, everybody?
I am not a fan of his first 2 picks.
Ooh, Finding Nemo. Formal. No.
Finding Nemo or Kubo, huh?
I don't
Kubo's
like Finding
so
Nemo.
good.
My issue with the first 2 movies is just, Finding Nemo I just think is all right. It's fine. But my biggest issue is with Kubo, and that's just because of a more social issue. I'm not a fan of the white cast voicing an Asian thing. That's just me as a person, but aside from that, I will say that My Neighbor Totoro is I grew up on that film. So like that will bring up the scores a lot more. So I would say I originally said 7.5, but I'll change it up to an 8.
So I see a lot of love in the comments. Zach gives you a 10 out of 10 if you would have went Paranorman, but I think he likes your team overall. It looks like Ryan O'Toole thinks Kubo is Laika's best. He picked Coraline because it's popular. Matt says 9 out of 10. Kubo is so underrated. I think you did great, Larry, honestly, all things considered. Anybody else got some takes on his team?
No, it's a good list to be honest.
No, it's solid. Really solid.
All right, let's keep it trucking. We got a few more left, guys.
And the PowerPoint has to switch.
Ryan again. You went tried and true with Toy Story 2, arguably one of the greatest sequels of all time, even though I think 3 was the best of the franchise. That was taken last night. Kung Fu Panda, an underrated DreamWorks pick. Fantastic Mr. Fox, an Oscar-nominated Wes Anderson flick that I really wanted on my team. Good job. Space Jam, the original. He really wants to jam. And he closed it out with a divisive pick, Frozen 2, but I think Frozen does have a following, so we'll see how that goes on the Twitter sphere. Looks like you're getting a 7.5 from Daniel. Anybody got some grades for Ryan before he breaks it down?
It's absolute dog shit. This is a 20 out of 10.
I'll give him an 8 because Frozen 2 I slept through. So the rest are all great.
High praise from Candid Cinema. Anybody else?
7.
All right. You know what, Ryan? I'll give you a solid 9 on the strength of Toy Story 2 and Fantastic Mr. Fox. Break down your team, bro. Are you happy? What would you grade yourself?
Honestly, I think any Toy Story is just a pure win on your list, but the other 3 were taken last night since we had this one reserved for us, and I'm just like, you know what? It's a good first pick in my book. I feel like Kung Fu Panda is a bit of an underrated pick because I feel like I see a lot of Twitter people talk about it for whatsoever reason, so I think that's going to do a little bit better on Twitter. Fantastic Mr. Fox, I mean, the Oscar nomination itself speaks for it. Space Jam, I like it, but I think I'm playing a little bit more towards the sequel doing as well as it did in the box office a little bit for some reason. And I've seen a lot of people talk about the original Space Jam a little bit more often, and I think we're all in agreement that is way far better than the new one that just came out. And Frozen 2, I just think anything with Frozen will do good. Pretty much. I mean, you got fucking banger songs that come out of them, regardless of how someone feels about a movie. They're just truly addicting songs. Like "Let It Go" was in Frozen 1 and Into the Unknown. So yeah, you know what? I'm actually proud of the list that I got with being in the place that I am. So I'm really happy.
All right, so shouts out to everybody in the comments. Matt gave you an 8.5. Formal himself is giving you a 9.
Hold on, Gabe.
Hold up, Gabe.
No,
4 out of 10.
Gabriel.
Because he thinks Space Jam is not animated.
Gabriel,
shut the fuck up.
go to IMDb.
So now that Gabe has given his opinion, I want to give everybody a chance to talk about Ryan's team. Hot, cold takes. Go ahead, guys.
Can I just clap back at Ryan O'Toole by saying, like, look, if Space Jam, if Who Framed Roger Rabbit is considered an animated movie, Space Jam has like one guy for most of the film, surrounded by Looney Tunes. Like, there's a lot of animated characters, and then Michael Jordan. So if we're accepting a bunch of crazy shit, then I don't think Space Jam is the controversy here.
I would count Space Jam as animated and Roger Rabbit. I would not count Paddington because it's just one character.
Yeah.
There's okay.
I agree with Rachel.
There is an animation scene.
I haven't seen Paddington, so I'm hoping.
Yeah, but by that logic, that stop motion scene in that Harry Potter film with the 3 brothers, that makes it count as animated too. Is Candyman the new one animated because you got all these stop motion?
Also,
shits?
there is not a like with Harry Potter. There's not, out of the 3 main characters, none of them are CGI, which is technically animation. First off.
Wrong. Dobby is animated, and he is the main character.
Dobby is not. No, stop.
But you see, I think that's the thing when it comes down to it, is because it's pretty diverse of what animation is to all of us. Clearly, you know what I mean. Like I would consider Space Jam's animated because of like what Daniel said. Most of it's animated, and the one live action presence is LeBron. Not LeBron. Wait, LeBron? Yeah. My God. But you guys get my point.
All right, hey,
I'm done.
we got to keep it moving, but the comments, a lot of people are touched right now. Alyssa says she's surprised Booksmart didn't count, and Christian's logic. Endgame is an animated film, so you know what? I think we walked a fine line.
You see what
but
I-
to-
you
you know,
see
in
what I
our
mean?
fairness, night one, all of you guys took a lot of good movies. So, it is what it is. We got to keep it moving.
I don't even think it's that.
I don't think. Okay, Endgame's not animated. Okay.
And I don't know why they're salty because a lot of their teams are pretty good. So
I know, I don't
anyways,
get it,
welcome back. One half of Cinespection. Team John. He took the Lego Movie 2, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, Winnie the Pooh, All Dogs Go to Heaven, and one of my favorite Disney films of all time, Robin Hood. You sniped it from me, man. Everybody, really quick, give him a grade. And while people are giving you a grade, John, go ahead and break down your team, man. How happy are you? And what would you grade yourself, man?
Here.
John
is not
John
here.
has left the building.
Oh shit! Oh my god! I'm so
Verify
sorry.
that it's the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh because they'll think it's the 2011 Winnie the Pooh.
I will mark that when we do the polls. I'll tell Dive.
Also
but
true.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize John was not here. Looks like he got an 8. So in the meantime, I'll open up the floor. I think his team's okay. I'll give him like a 6.8 just because I wasn't crazy about Lego Movie at all, and I think that was a mistake in the first. I'm okay with All Dogs Go to Heaven, but I think it's okay. Anybody else got some hot takes on this team?
We're not about to pass up Roger Rabbit, Winnie the Pooh, and Robin Hood with a 6.8. Like that's a solid 3, like trifecta right there. That's at least 8 worthy. And Lego Movie 2 was because he kind of scrambled in the moment. But man, Roger Rabbit's again a Stone Cold classic. You cannot say anything bad about the Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. And Robin Hood's just like delightful.
I'm like the only person who's not a fan of Robin Hood. I don't like it. But
Okay, you and Gabriel go hang out then, because
Anybody else got some takes for John?
Well, I actually just watched All Dogs Go to Heaven because I'm reviewing it tomorrow on my channel. And it is bonkers. That movie is crazy. Like, it's got like characters going to hell and like there's gambling and betting and yeah, it's crazy.
Poor Rachel was scandalized.
It is pretty weird for a movie for kids.
It's super dark.
It is.
All right.
It really is.
Hold up. I gotta say something real quick. So
We'll see
Wait, hold on,
what
Loretto.
8 is in store for John.
Oh no.
We are almost at the end here, y'all. So let's go forward a little bit. We got Team Manda. She took Luca in the first round. Incredibles 2, 8 Crazy Nights, The Aristocats, and Oliver and Company. Amanda, go ahead and break down your team. Are you happy? What would you grade yourself?
I mean, I'm happy. I literally got everything that I wanted, other than Beauty and the Beast, but I knew Rachel was going to take that. And honestly, taste. I completely agree with you, so it makes sense. Luca's new. It's very recent, so I thought that would really work on Twitter. And my Italian heart is very full with Luca, so I loved it so much. Made me cry. I value movies that really show beautiful friendships. And Luca had a beautiful friendship. It was really good. Incredibles 2, I had a freaking blast with that movie, and I couldn't take the first one, obviously, but Jack is so much fun in this sequel, so I had to take that. I had to take a Sandman film. I know how people feel about Hotel Transylvania, so I took 8 Crazy Nights because it's a throwback and it's a lot of fun. The Aristocats is just my favorite thing of all time. Like I said before, I watched it twice a day as a kid. That VHS is just ruined now. And Marie's my girl, so I love her. And Oliver and Company, again, the cast is phenomenal. Song choices are wicked. Billy Joel's awesome, and it's underrated. So I just wanted to go from the heart, and these are all underappreciated. So I just wanted to go that route.
Hey, I appreciate that, Amanda. Honestly, that scene when Jack fights the raccoon,
Yes.
I haven't laughed that hard in the theaters in a long time. So I don't think it's as good as the first, but that's an epic scene. Ryan O'Toole gives you a 7. Gabe gives you a 3 out of 10. I think he's just being Gabe. He said he only gave you 3 because of Incredibles 2.
Gabe
which
is
the lesser
seriously
of the
just hating
franchise.
at this point.
I'm gonna cry now. It's okay, Gabe.
I'm gonna open up the floor, y'all. What we got for Amanda? Good hot takes. You guys love it, hate it? What you guys got for her?
Last 3 dog shit. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I'll say it right.
Let me flip that. Last 3 are great. I actually
Thanks.
really, really love those last 3 picks. Like Oliver and Company, 8 Crazy Nights are like at least like honorable mentions on my list. I think Incredibles 2 is fucking fantastic.
Yeah.
Just as a film. Like if you watch just the quality of animation, especially during the action scenes with Elastigirl on that cycle, that's some spectacular stuff. Luke is pretty good. Aristocrat has a banger song in it. And I can't hate on it. I really like this list. Personally.
The Aristocats and Oliver and Company literally have one good song in them, and that's what makes them anything.
Thanks, Larry.
Although I don't love the film, I appreciate the non-Christmas holiday movie. So representing for the Jewish faith, and I can respect that.
Thank you.
I'm gonna be honest. I haven't seen Luca, so I can't judge this team like at all. So
Watch it.
It's
so cute. It's cute. It's cute.
Okay.
It's free right now, Lo.
Yeah. Go now, tonight.
all right, y'all. I'm gonna watch Luca.
I really enjoy Luca. Incredibles 2 enjoy. I do not like 8 Crazy Nights at all. I
Totally
think it's
fair.
terrible.
Understood. Understood.
Totally fair.
That's my fucked up heart. I love it.
I'm sure you guys are sick of me complaining, but I had the last pick, much to my chagrin. But you know what? Honestly, I actually really like my list. All things aside, I think I picked movies that are near and dear to my heart and I think are really good films. So I took Studio Ghibli's Spirited Away, Hayao Miyazaki, one of the most awesome filmmakers I've ever witnessed. How to Train Your Dragon, the score, the Toothless, the dragon is one of the most lovable characters ever. Paranorman is not my favorite Laika film, but it's a film that I enjoy, and I really, really liked all of the details, especially the horror aesthetic that I think is not prevalent enough in animation. I wish we would get more horror stuff in animation.
Monster House.
Good film.
that's a
Robert
good one.
Zemeckis. Shout out.
That's a good film, bro.
Isle of Dogs, I took because Fantastic Mr. Fox wasn't there, but I do like Isle of Dogs a lot. I think it said a lot. It had a lot of great storytelling, in my opinion. Finding Nemo is my favorite Pixar film, so I just naturally took the sequel, which isn't as good, but it does have a lot of great heartfelt moments, especially Dory, like finding who she really is and finding her parents and finding why she even sings "Just Keep Swimming." I think that was a really nice callback of explaining why she says that, shouting at her parents. So overall, I'm pretty happy. I'll give it like an 8. What you guys got for me? Did I do terrible? Like, is my list awful? What's going on here?
No, you
that's
got a really
an
good
8,
list,
man.
bro.
Yeah,
Like,
good list,
honestly,
yeah.
I like Isle of Dogs on there. I think that's a really, really good pick that I was surprised didn't even get picked the first night. Spirited Away, that is honestly the most popular Ghibli film, so you got some votes off of that. How to Train Your Dragon, I would say, besides 2, the best one. Yeah, you got some strong picks here, man. Paranorman's good. And, no, it's not. But you got some really But you got some really good ones here. 3 out of 5 are strong. Finding Dory, even though it's a sequel, still really good. So good list, Lo. I like it.
I will
Thanks,
say,
Leo.
clip
I feel like my
that
lack of
shared-
Disney might bury me, but we'll see what happens. Anybody else?
That gets shared on Twitter is from How to Train Your Dragon 1 because it's the first flight scene with that amazing score, and that comes from the first one. I think it's just as popular as the second one. Honestly,
That's what I'm saying, Larry.
The second one gets convoluted. I don't think it's as good as far as like clean storytelling as you get in the first.
I think this is a great list. Up until Finding Dory is good. I don't dislike Finding Dory. And Baby Dory is possibly one of the cutest things Pixar has ever made.
Yeah,
So,
that's what got me, Larry. Baby Dory, I was in tears every single flashback. I was like, oh my God, my heart.
Those big eyes. Oh my God.
I think it's a really good team, though.
Formal, I think you had something?
Yeah, I was just going to say, like, you started off really strong. 4 was probably your lowest, and then you kind of jumped a little bit back up with Finding Dory. But I would say 7.5. That's it.
You don't like Isle of Dogs over
I
Finding
was
Dory?
scraping the Pixar barrel with Finding Dory, if I'm being honest. But
Wait, why don't you like
Isle of Dogs? I find a little racist toward me. So
I can see that.
Is it the Greta Gerwig thing?
No, it's once again taking place in Japan. A lot of white people.
No, and I agree, Formal. I think the representation wasn't exactly there, but
it bounces between too much of, in my opinion, bounces too much, but like plays with the line of homage and offensive too much, and like for me personally, it's more offensive than homage.
that's fair, man. But yeah, that about wraps it up, everybody. Thank you guys for drafting. I think that honestly, all things considered, night one wanted to make fun that we're getting leftovers, but I think we did pretty well, all things considered.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna start from the bottom. Leo, thank you, man. Always a pleasure having you on these shows, man. What you got going on over at Geekly Goods, and where can people find you?
Yeah, I always appreciate being on you guys' shows, and I always appreciate collabing with each and every one of you on the show. If I haven't collabed with you yet, we definitely need to collab. So thank you guys so much for having me on the channel. You can find me over at Geekly Goods on YouTube. Coming up, we've got Titans coverage. I'm going to be doing a couple of theories, especially a deep dive on Jason Todd and what's going on with him in this season, and also some more Titans reactions and some what if reactions, and a review coming up this Friday or Thursday for The Protege. And I think there's one other movie, The Reminiscence. I don't know if that comes out this week or next week. Reminiscence, I'll have a review for that as well. But thank you so much again, Lo, for having me. And if you're on Instagram and TikTok at leo.wydell, appreciate it again. Thank you so much.
Hell yeah. Give Geekly Goods a follow. Awesome content. Formal, how are you doing, my friend? We got to do our Lord of the Rings thing one of these days, man. But where can people find you, man? What you got going on?
You can find me pretty much on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, at The Formal Review. I have a podcast, but thank you very much for allowing me to contribute. Like I always love coming on, even if I don't always win. But I will say my last one I thought was the strongest, but whatever. I'm a little salty on that one versus Lilo, so that's why I'm okay with that Lilo and Stitch deal. But yeah. I love to collab with anyone here. I've collabed with a few of you already. So aside from this, thanks, and hope to do this again.
Hell yeah. Thank you, Formal. You know what? Twitter going Twitter. You never know what they're going to do. So Twitter's going to Twitter. Shouts out to Larry. Thank you for coming back, man. You're always a contender. Your teams are always good, man. Don't be too hard on yourself, man. So where can people find you, and what you got going on, man?
Yeah, you can find me at Chili Boy Productions here on YouTube, as well as Instagram, and then I'm just Chili Boy YT on Twitter. Coming up, I think Hannah and I, now that we both have internet and computers once again, may actually react to What If. Very late, but it may still happen. And hopefully episode 2 for sure, because it's not chronological or anything. So there we go. And then this week I might react to Reminiscence instead of review it. We'll see. Me and Leo might be reacting to Paw Patrol. We'll see about that as well. I don't know. The people started talking about Paw Patrol under my post. So we'll see what happens.
I can't believe that's coming out.
Please do.
Yeah. And also, like I said, check out my top 50 favorite animated films. I think almost all of them were picked in the draft somewhere. There's maybe like 6 that weren't, I think, but check it out.
Awesome. Thank you, Larry. Always a pleasure, man. We have a newcomer here, Daniel Berrios. Thank you for joining us, man. You did a great job, man. You did really strong with the first overall pick. Where can people find you? What you got going on, man?
You can follow me on Twitter at Berrios Podcast. That is spelled BERRIOS, just like on your screen right there. Upcoming, I've got an interview with Rosa Parra from Latinx Lens talking about her 4 films that she really enjoyed talking about. I got a review for Annette coming up. And my show is very much, I talk about the 4 what's that I've seen, what's new, what's great, what's Rachel McAdams up to, and what's recommended by y'all, the audience. So if y'all are Rachel McAdams fans like I am, come hang out on Spotify, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, wherever you can find podcasts, the Daniel Berrios Podcast. Also, because Larry forgot to mention, go listen to his podcast, Cinema Snarks, with him and his friend Ren. I think they just dropped a brand new episode talking about Ryan Reynolds and Free Guy, right?
Yes. Yes. Thank you, Daniel.
Yeah. Go listen to that shit. Go listen to Cinema Snarks.
Awesome. Hey, just to clarify, is that the same Ren that I know?
No, she's my friend outside of all of
okay.
this.
Well, please check that out. Everyone
Ren
check
is
out
not a
Mr.
common
Daniel
name, and we
Barrios.
know 2 of them, so there you go.
Next up, we got Rachel's reviews, an epic team. Thanks again for coming, Rachel. Where can people find you, and what you got going on?
Thanks for having me. You can find me at Rachel's Reviews, all over social media, iTunes, YouTube, and on Rotten Tomatoes. So check all of that out. And also, you can find me at the Hallmarkies podcast, where we talk rom-coms and holiday films, and we have a ton of fun.
Woo. Nice. Woo. Awesome. Next up, we got Miss Candid Cinema herself. What you got going on, Amanda? Where can people find you?
Oh, this was so much fun, guys. You know, I love being here with all of you, even though you guys roast me 24/7. You guys can find me over at AMX NDA Reviews on Twitter, Instagram, and Letterboxd. You can check out my YouTube, Candid Cinema, and my website, candidxcinema.com. I have What If Episode 2 dropping on my YouTube, and then another review for Free Guy. So, yeah.
Awesome. Thank you, Manda. Always a pleasure. And, of course, one of our 4 hosts over at Suit Up Geeks, Ryan in the house, man. Where can people find you, man? What you got going on? I know you got some other stuff going on too. So what's going on?
Bro, you know I'm always working on something, you know, just deep down and shit. Something like that deep black hole shit. I don't even know where I'm going with that. But, you know, you guys can always follow me on Twitter at Just Ryan again for the only correct takes. I'm sorry, I'm calling that now. It's the only correct statement on Twitter. BVS is shit, but that's besides the point. I'm bringing back my podcast, the Backroom Podcast, pretty soon. In a few weeks, might talk Suicide Squad, or you know, Shang-Chi. I might just bring it out because fuck, movies might or may not get delayed anymore. People, who knows? But you know what? I'm just saying that to scare like some of you. But it probably won't happen.
To be carnage.
Hashtag Halloween kills quite. But you know what, baby?
Halloween kills over Venom 2, baby. Yes.
Bro, Halloween kills over Venom
No.
2, baby. Oh, bro,
No.
Venom 2 more like trash 2. I'm gonna keep it at that.
Teeth and Goo number 2.
Bro, guys.
Am I the only one who liked Venom?
No, man.
No. And the cinema.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Venom's fun.
Before we get
Venom
on
is
the
fire.
tangent, I want to thank everybody for watching. All the teams you've seen below on this post game show and earlier will be posted on Twitter. Please go ahead and vote. Follow us at the Seat Up Geeks. Thank you everybody for watching, and follow all the creators down below. This is an awesome panel right here. I am Lo from the Seat Up Geeks. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Until next time, thank you very much.